Alright, this arena run shows off the power of the donut. It's a relatively new food item that makes it so all random ability effects go to a targeted unit. So for stat buffs like from seal, starfish, African penguin, they will all go to the unit that has donut on him. Of course, that means you can't actually have any equipment on it unless it has an ability that will activate in the battle. So you can do things like reindeer, or as I show off in this video, a wildebeest, which is kind of a really good ability actually if you can actually make it work. The problem is, I think really the only thing it synergizes super well with is the Highland Cow, and you do have to scale both of them, and it can be kind of tricky to do that. But if you can actually get it, it's a really good team, and you can get triple coconut if you get level 3 wildebeest, which is a very rare opportunity. If you put something like a cobra behind it, you could get so many triggers. You could have a really nasty late game team. Could be a lot of fun. But the actual this is a custom pack, and it's just buy sell, like all buy sell, really just built around starfish. There's, I guess you can go like buffalo or something like that as well, but it works out very well just how many stats you can get off of starfish. And the donut really is a nice addition to the buy sell, so we might see a bit of a comeback. There's a lot of good things in custom packs, and certainly this is going to be one of them. But I will talk about the team event that's going on right now. It's going into season 4. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, you can join the SAP Dojo. You can like, I don't know, there's a little React thing where you can get like tournament pings for all upcoming tournaments. It's a 72-person tournament. Every team has 9 people on it. I am a co-captain with Tyler, and you can see the full team if you do like exclamation point team and my Twitch chat. Actually, I can just remember everyone. So it's me, Tyler. Wait, hold on, give me a second. I'll remember. Don't worry. Who? Wow. Okay, Jeet. Then it is RR, Hiru, Cool Torito, Smear Mike, Poguy, and Karma credits. Those are our 9 players. I think we did pretty well in the draft. I think our team is at least like top 50%. I think especially our bottom seeds are looking really good, so that's always nice to have. Because last time, or in the last team event, I was not a captain. I was on Markoto's team, and I feel like we had pretty weak bottom seeds, and that really cost us in the end. So this time, I think we're looking even better. We're not like the favorites. One team certainly managed to get like the best team draft out of everyone, which is Echo's team. I think they're the clear favorite going into it, but anything can happen. I think the teams that were not favored to win, like, both did super well. I mean, the teams that actually were in the finals were like the bottom seeds of the last tournament, or last, yeah, season. So who knows what's going to happen. I mean, hopefully we'll do pretty well. You can probably check out me streaming a lot of the team matches, or just like random team, not even like my own team. I'll just stream any of them because I think it's pretty fun to commentate and just watch other people play the game because it's usually pretty interesting. So yeah, you can check that out if you wish. Link to my Twitch is always in the description, so that should be fun. And it will take, I don't know how many weeks it actually is. The last one I think was 7 weeks, and that didn't even include the playoffs, so it is a pretty long tournament, but you only have to play 1 match a week, and that makes it very easy for people as long as they just remember that they're in it. And yeah, a lot of players will improve as well because you get like coaching and stuff, so it's a great tournament for newer players as well. Anyway, there's the starfish to level 2. So now looking just for buy sell. The mana ray, because I'm running a 4 squad because I need room for buy sell, is very nice. And then just have a weasel for even more gold, for more buy sells. Because, I mean, it's just so good. So yeah, now I'm just kind of waiting for tier 6s, because I'm just trying to find a good buff target, because eventually I'm just freezing this donut so that when I do tier up into whatever tier 6 it is, just going to feed it the donut and hopefully get all the buy sells. But you can get some crazy efficient stats from just level 2 starfish, because even a zebra, which already gives 4-4 just from buy selling for 2 gold, you get another 2-2, so you're getting 6-6 for 2 gold. If you want to put that in perspective, you can think that's double cat with a pair and the squirrel discounts. That is just so beautiful to see. And there's another great buy sell unit, which is Oyster in this pack. That's also been added recently. Oyster is just a free gold, which means you're gaining a gold and you're gaining 2-2. Like, that is the perfect situation. You could literally get an entire 50-50 team instantly if you just only rolled oysters. That would just be very unlikely, granted, but still, maybe it'll happen someday. Someone will roll into 5 oysters with a starfish, and they'll just be like uh, overjoyed and not know what to do. So early gorilla wasn't what I was looking for. So I was just talking about how I was probably just gonna buff whatever tier 6 I got. But instead, I decided to wait because I really wanted to get this Wildebeest build. I've been going for it for quite a while. I had some pretty interesting runs, but nothing like that was really super satisfying that I actually wanted to upload. Because I kept running to summon builds as well, and then I would just lose. Because the triple coconut does not help against just an insane summon build, and it's just super disappointing. But down to 2 lives. Hopefully it won't matter too much. Getting to sell crow is great as well, because that also just gives some extra stats. There's the blobfish pill. Level 3 starfish. Love to see it. That's going to be so many extra stats. Highland cow is a beautiful buff target here, because, I mean, even if you just have a Highland cow as your buff target, it just will also spawn like a 25-25 golden retriever if it's a 50-50 at level 1. So really, it's just extra stats no matter what, pretty much, which is always nice. And I just love the gold that we're getting here, because we get 4 extra gold from the manta ray, and then we probably get 2 extra gold from the weasel. And that's 16 gold, which is just, you love to have 16 gold. It looks so nice. 60% extra gold. Not really sure what that team was. They had like a Vaquita with 1 trumpet, so it didn't actually do anything. Maybe just a newer player, though. Although, it'd be kind of weird to run into like a newer player on the test server. I don't know how they would manage to find that. Alright, going for the level 2 Highland cow. There's another starfish, which I was contemplating whether I should take. I would have to sell like the weasel, and I don't think it was worth it just for the extra 1-1. But double starfish, even better with donut, because again, all the buffs are going to go to the Highland cow. And yeah, just buy, sell everything pretty much. Mouse, not too bad, get an extra 1-1 out of it. Ideally, though, I'm finding oysters, pigs, royal chinchillas, just the things that only cost 1 gold, pretty much. Marmoset's pretty much 1 gold because you get a free roll. Also, wait, what is the tier 2? Stoat? That's right. That's also 1 gold. You can just think of it as a chinchilla, kind of, except it will spawn something that's actually kind of helpful sometimes. So that is really beautiful. I've actually had a few runs where I sell a stoat, and then I get like an owl, or I get like a zebra, which is just insane, because, I mean, you're already, it's only 1 gold to buy it, and you can get so many stats out of it. So in theory, I wonder, it could spawn an oyster as well. Man, that'd be crazy. So you get the 1 gold, and you get the 4 gold, so you're gaining 2 gold out of that. That would be kind of insane. Decide not to go for level 3 Highland Cow, because if you're scaling a Highland Cow, there's no point, since the 50 trumpet limit already comes into play when it's a 50-50. So the level 3 ability actually does absolutely nothing. I'm just rolling for the Wildebeest here, which is going to come eventually, I promise. Is it going to be this roll? No, it might be the next roll, though. Oyster, love to see it. Again, just free stats. And there's a donut. So, of course, you can go with multiple units with donuts, and then it's just random what one it's going to hit. But you can just replace the donut on the Highland Cow with whatever equipment. Doesn't really matter. And then I can just give donut to the other thing, so we can kind of swap the buff targets, and everything will work out. Tamarin, I guess, could be worth it. Just to get that extra 1-2. It's a little awkward though, because I actually want to put the Wildebeest on first so I can buff it immediately with the oyster buy sell. But I guess I'll just have to sell Weasel anyway, so I can do that. Pretty strong Poison Dart Frog team, level 3 with the Emu. Gonna get a lot of triggers, but just barely able to live there. And the 50-50 Golden Retriever gonna help out a lot there. So, let's see, probably selling the oyster. Oh, this doesn't, I guess I could get to 50 attack on the Highland Cow, but sure. I mean, that's not really worth it, getting that extra 1-2 on the Wildebeest. And then there's a blobfish pill, so definitely going to want that. Also have a chinchilla. Also have an owl, but I need to replace the equipment on the Highland Cow, which maybe I shouldn't be freezing the chocolate if I actually want to do that. But that's alright. I can just... Another Highland Cow? Alright. And then just running a 4 squad for the extra gold from the Manta Ray. Don't want to forget about that. So yeah, 50-50 Highland Cow. Very cool. And the Wildebeest is going to get double coconuts, which isn't great here, giving the kangaroo quite a few triggers. But the 38-38 golden retriever is going to save me anyway. So really nice to see. There's a zebra. There's splash attack, sure. I could give it a croissant as well if I really wanted to or needed to. But now the buffs they start piling up. I kind of want to lose this round. I don't know what the Wildebeest started out as. It was like 13 attack, right? So how many stats am I going to get this turn? A lot. It's going to be like 15, 16 stats. I mean, it could have been more if I had rolled into even better things. Just a whole bunch of oysters. So next turn could potentially really pop off and also get level 3 Wildebeest. But I'm also on 9 wins. This happens. I wish I could just extend the game. Lynx, that might be enough, but Coconut's so good there. And the splash attack going to wipe out the team. Obviously, yeah, Coconut in the late game is going to be quite helpful, especially when you can get multiple triggers, because they'll just trade through everything. But yeah, very cool team. You can try it out for yourself. Anyway, thanks for watching. See ya.